that is multiplication of polynomials, and I'm going to discuss the exercise 6.4. So before starting the topic, let me tell you about something, that whenever we multiply polynomials, two or more polynomials, what we have to see the like terms first. Suppose if in two polynomials x square and x square are present respectively, then if we multiply both the expression, what will happen? See, just I am giving you one example. Suppose x square and x square is there, okay? So these are like terms. So what will happen if I multiply x square with x square? As you know, when base is same and multiply symbol is between both of them, then we have to add the powers, okay? This property you know, this law you know from the laws of exponent. So here what we are doing, we are just collecting the like terms and we are multiplying it. So this is x to the power 4. Okay, so x square into x square will be x to the power 4. So similar case, see, if I multiply x and x square, so you can see the terms, both the terms are not like, they are unlike terms. But one most important thing is that the variable is same, that x and x both are same variable, okay? So if the variable are same, then also we can multiply the two polynomials, okay? So what we have to do, again the same law will be applicable here. See here, the power of x is 1 and here it is 2. So base is same, then we can add the powers, okay? So the answer will be what? X cube. So like in addition and subtraction, we are collecting the like terms. In multiplication case, we don't need to collect the like term. As you have seen, I have given you two examples. This is about the like terms, multiplication of like terms, and this is about the unlike terms. Or you can say here, in multiplication, the variable should be same. If the variable is same, then we can multiply the terms very easily, okay? So let us discuss the exercise, that is exercise 6.4, okay? So see, in question number 1, product the following multiplications, okay? So this is simply what? The variables are same, okay? In number 1, the variables are same. So what we have to do, see, we have to apply the law that a to the power m into a to the power n will be what? It is a to the power m plus n, okay? So x into x will be what? X to the power 1 plus 1 plus 1, and that will be 3, okay? X cube. That means x into x into x, it will be x cube, okay? Similarly, see in number 2, minus x into minus x. Again the number in base is same, okay? This is minus x, this is minus x. So here, how many minus x are there? Only one. So in power we have to write 1. Here also 1. So again base is same. So we will apply the same rule. So minus x to the power 1 plus 1. Okay, we can add the powers. So this is minus x to the power 2. So what is minus x to the power 2? That means it is, the x is multiplied with what? It is multiplied with minus 1. So this is also be written as minus 1 into x whole to the power what? 2. Okay. So you know the rule, you know the law of in law of exponent, a into b to the power m can be written as a to the power m into b to the power m. So here also you can write minus 1 to the power 2 into x to the power 2. So x to the power 2 will be x square, and minus 1 to the power 2 will be what? Minus 1 into minus 1. You know minus 1 into minus 1 will become what? Plus 1. So it is whole total, we can write x square. So see here, if minus x is present even number of times, then it will become positive and the power will be what? How many times, how many number of times we are multiplying, we have to write the number of times we are multiplying. That number we have to write in power, okay? So if you are multiplying minus x odd number of times, then what we have to write? We have to write the minus symbol, because if we multiply negative odd number of times, then the symbol will be what? Minus. Okay, you know these things. So this is like that. Next is number 6. See here, 2a square b cube into 4a cube b square. So first of all you have to take out the numbers, because we can multiply the numbers very easily. You know the table. So 2 into 4. Next, a square into a cube. I have collected the variables. again b cube into b square. Okay, so the variables which are same, I have collected the variables. Now what we have to do, we have to apply this law. Okay, so a to the power it will be 5 and here it will be also 5 because b to the power 3 plus 2. Adding the powers, we will get b to the power 5, a to the power 5, and it is what? 2 4s will be 8. So all the numbers here like 8, a to the power 5 and b to the power 5, they are multiplied with each other. So see, in question number 2 you have to find the product. So in number 1 see, again you have to collect the constant, then you have to collect the variables. So constant is 3 and 5. So here we will multiply 3 with 5, then x square into x, okay, then y. So base is same, you have to add the power, that means so 2 plus 1. So 2 plus 1 will be 3. So only y is there, so we can directly write y. So 15x cube y. Next is number 2, root 3x into root 3x. So root 3 into root 3 we have to do first because this is constant. So root 3 into root 3, then root x into root x. So root 3 into root 3 will be what? Root over 3 into 3. Okay. And root over 3 into 3 will be what? 3. Similarly, root x into root x will be root over x into x. And again this is, you know that if there are two similar numbers which are multiplied under the square root, we can write only one term. Okay. If we have to write the outside, if you have to write this outside the root, then we can write what? X directly. So this is 3x. Next is number 6, 7x y to the power 10 into x to the power y. So here 7 x, the power of x is 1 here. Here also the power of x is 1. So we will collect this one first. Then y to the power 10 into, here it is y, because the power of y is 10 here. So we can take y to the power 10 here and into y we can write here. See, what is the meaning of this bracket? This bracket into this bracket. Hence there is no symbol between them. That means it is multiplication. Okay, these two numbers are what? They are multiplying with each other. So the power of x is 1 here. Here also the power of x is 1. So here I have done directly because these things already you know. So power is 1. So we will add the powers. So that this will be 2. And this, see, y to the power 10 and into y to the power, here it is 1. So we will add this one, we will get 11. Okay. So this is the final answer of 6th number. So next is same question number 10 number I am doing. See here again I have to collect the constant terms. So 25 into minus 5, then x into x will be in second bracket, then third y into y. No need to write anything. You can write multiplication after finishing one bracket and before starting one bracket. You can place multiplication symbol or don't write anything. Okay, the meaning of don't write anything is multiplication. Okay, you have to remember this. So 25 into minus 5 will be minus 125 and x into x will be x square and y into y will be y square. So finally minus 1 will be 25 x square y square. Next in question number 3, see what we have to do. We have to find the product. So see here all the numbers in all the questions here from 1 to 6 we have to apply the distributive property. You know distributive property. So you have seen bracket is there and outside bracket we have one term is there. So in number 1 we have a. So see here this is distributive property of multiplication because we are doing what? Multiplication here over what? Subtraction. This is subtraction, that's why it is called subtraction. So first of all we will multiply a with a. So in first bracket a into a minus, because minus symbol is there, again we have to multiply a with b. So a into b. So a into a, as you see base is same, so we can add the power. So power is 1 1. So a 1 plus 1 will be a to the power 1 plus 1 will be a square minus a into b. We cannot multiply this one, so we will directly write what? ab. Okay, because the variable is not same. So next number 4, here you have to multiply 3x square y with 4x and 5y. Okay, so first of all 3x square y into 4x. So you can directly write, okay, 3 4s will be 12, okay, 12 x square into x. So here the base is same, you have to add the powers. So 2 plus 1 will be here. Then next y, only y alone is here, no other y is there, so we can directly write y. Next similarly 3 into 5 will be 15, then x square, then y into y. Y into y will be what? Y to the power 2. Y into y will be y square. Okay. So finally we got 15x square y square from this, and from the first term we got 3 4s are 12, x to the power 2 plus 1 will be 3 and y. Okay. So this is the final answer. Similarly, see number 6. 5a square b cube should be multiplied by with this 4a cube b and this thing respectively. So 5a square b cube into 4a cube b. See here, 5 and 4. First of all, we will multiply it 20. Okay, we will get 20. Then a square into a cube will be written in one bracket. Then b cube into b will be in second bracket. Similarly, here 5 2s are 10. So a square into a will be in first bracket. So then in next bracket b cube into b cube. So we have collected the variables, the same variables. Okay, next a square into a cube will be what? Base is same, you have to add the power. So 2 plus 3 will be 5. Similarly here b to the power 3 plus 1 will be 4. Next 10 a to the power 3, because we have to add the power. So 2 plus 1 will be 3. And here b to the power 3 plus 3 will be what? 6. Okay. So students, see one thing, question number 2, 3, okay, these two questions. In question number 2, we are multiplying a monomial with a monomial, okay. Similarly, in question number 3, we are multiplying a binomial with a monomial. Already I told you what is a monomial, already I have discussed monomial, that means a polynomial having only one term. Similarly, a binomial is a polynomial having only two terms. So in question number 2, we are multiplying a monomial with a monomial, that means we are multiplying monomials. In question number 3, we are multiplying monomial with binomial. Okay. And in question number 1, we were multiplying the like terms. Okay. You can see all are like terms. Okay. Except number 3, all are like terms. Okay. So next 3 and 6. And next is now I am going to discuss question number 4. So here we have to multiply a binomial with a binomial. So how to multiply a binomial with a binomial? See, there are two binomials. And I want to multiply these two. So how to do it? See, if you take this as a, like if I take x minus 7 as a, suppose x minus 7 is a, so I have to multiply a with what? I have to multiply a with x minus 6. So what property I have to apply here? Yes, again I have to apply the same property which I have applied in question number 3, that is distributive property. Okay, distributive property of multiplication over addition. So what I have to do in the next step? I have to multiply a with x first, then minus a will be multiplied with 6. So what was a? I have taken a as what? X minus 7. So in place of a, again I have to write what? X minus 7. So see, if I write a in place of a, if I write x minus 7, then x minus 7 will be multiplied with x, minus again in this a, in this place again I will write x minus 7, it is multiplied with 6. Now what we have to do? We have to again apply the distributive property here. You can see x is multiplied with x minus 7 because it is a monomial and it is a binomial. So again this is the repetition of question number 3. So that means when we multiply a binomial with a monomial, like in question number 3, then we have to apply the distributive property only once. But if we multiply the binomial with another binomial, then we have to apply the distributive property twice. That means 2 number of times. Okay. So see, this step we will get in this one. See, I have written directly. You can also write directly. If you understood, you can do it directly also. Okay. In book there is another method you can do by that way. But my suggestion is please try to accept this and try to practice this method, because later on also you have to do like this only. Okay. So see here. So here we are multiplying x minus 7 with x first, then x minus 7 with x. Means this is multiplied with this, then again this is multiplied with 6. So see this one here, first I have applied distributive property, again second time I have applied distributive property, this one. See, x into x, this will be this minus 7 into x. Okay, so this is the distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Again here see, 6 into x, this will be x into 6, or we can write 6 into x, both are same, minus 6 into 7, this will be 42. Okay, So see here, x into x will be x square minus 7 into x will be 7x, okay, minus x into 6 will be 6x, then minus 7 into 6 will be 42. So finally after multiplication, what we have to do, after doing the multiplication part, we have to open all the bracket. So see, after opening the bracket, what we will get, x square minus 7x, this will remain same, then this is minus, so minus, and here it is plus. So you know that minus plus will be what, minus, so this is minus 6. Again minus minus will be what, plus, so plus, this will be 42. So now you have to check, are there any like terms present in this expression? So answer is yes, this is the like term, okay, 7x and 6x. So here both are minus, so we have to add it. So 7 plus 6 will be 13, so minus 13x, and so the final expression will be x square minus 13x plus 42, okay, this is the final answer. So see again from question number 4, and I have done number 5. See again, here also both are binomial, so we will multiply using distributive property. We are applying distributive property 2 number of times, okay. So this one, see, this will be multiplied with 3xy and this bracket is multiplied with x, and between these two terms we have what, minus symbol, because this is distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. So next we will multiply, we will again apply the distributive property. So 3xy into 2x square y, okay. Then next minus 3y into 3xy, okay. Then next bracket, 2x square y will be multiplied with x minus 3y is multiplied with x, okay. So this will be, see, this one, 2 into 3 will be 6, x square into x will be taken in first bracket, so then y into y will be taken in second bracket. Similarly this one minus 3 3s will be 9, x, then y, and y will be taken in another bracket. Then next 2 x square into x will be written in first bracket, then in next y is alone, so you have to write like this. Next see here, no variable are same, nothing is same, so directly we can write 3xy. Next here, this will be x cube, this will be y square, so 6x cube y square. Then next 9x, this will be y square, minus this is, see, 2x cube, this will be x cube y, minus then this will be 3xy. So when we open the bracket, we will get minus 2x cube y, and this minus will be what, plus, okay, plus 3xy. So finally you can see that there are no like terms, okay, there are no like terms in this one. So you can just write directly this one, this will be your final answer, okay. So from question number 5, in question number 5 also you have to multiply a binomial with a trinomial, a trinomial with a trinomial. So that is also the same thing here. See, in binomial with binomial we are using distributive property, we are applying the distributive property 2 number of times. Similarly, when we multiply trinomial with trinomial, then also we have to apply the distributive property. So try to do question number 5, okay. So if you find difficulty, you can ask me, okay. We will discuss in the next Zoom class if you find difficulty, okay. So try to do this exercise 6.4, okay. So thank you for today.